It's time for the KSHB 41 Weather Academy, sponsored by Summer at Barstow.
We're in severe weather season, so we definitely could have some severe weather. So we want to always, the more you understand about it, the less afraid you will be about severe weather. The first thing we're going to do is what they call a tornado in a bottle. And it's hard to simulate a real tornado, but this kind of does the trick. And what happens when you have a tornado situation, it's warm and it's humid, and that's the first thing, that's the fuel. And then you also need the air blowing at different directions with height, so that there is what they call, you'll hear this at times, called wind shear, so that when the thunderstorm forms, it rotates. And that's the only way a tornado is rotating. And usually what happens is you have a situation where the air is like this, and it's rotating horizontally like this on the ground. Then what happens is when a thunderstorm forms, the reason why it's forming is the air is rising. And so when it rises, it turns and becomes more vertical like this. And then if it's spinning like that, it becomes a tornado. And what happens is, yeah, that's a good question. Well, remember it was rotating. This is the thunderstorm. And if you ever watch figure skating they're skating and they want to spin, they pull their arms in. And when they pull their arms in, it makes them spin faster. And that's what's going on here. The air is getting more stretched and thin like a skater. The arms come in, and with it spinning, it spins faster. And so you can do it again. We'll do it one more time here. There we go. I have to make the spin because there we go. Now that was, now that's not a good spin because that was no tornado, a non-tornadic thunderstorm.
Tornado's not going.
In which we do like non-tornadic thunderstorms, but not in a bottle. So, let's see.
How can you make tornadoes with water?
That's a good question. Because, well, water and air are both fluids, and they both have similar properties. So you can do. Yeah. There we go. It's struggling this time. The first one was the best. I just leave it. There it is. And not every tornado looks the same. They're all different. So there we go. And it also, you can see like whirlpools in water too. Also can look like tornadoes as well. So that is basically the tornado in a bottle, and we're basically simulating the atmosphere by having it turn vertically, and then you get thunderstorms.
The KSHB 41 Weather Academy, sponsored by Summer at Barstow. Join our Facebook group today.